Oh, no. That is a tragedy. No. No. There we go. Well, still 14 wins to go. Shout out Knicks Homer on the t-shirt. You feel me? Head to his merch, ourgardenangel.com, or find him on Twitter at Knicks Homer. It brought Jalen alive today, so I wore the shirt. And yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. First off, I mean, there's a few different things, right? One, I wonder if there were any fines that were assessed for Nick Nurse and Joel Embiid completely berating the officiating, calling it effing unacceptable and blaming the refs for all the things they blame the refs for. You're supposed to get fined for that. I didn't hear anything about a fine. They just kind of let them do whatever. And I feel like that kind of played into tonight. Like they just let them do whatever. Of course, going out and crying for ref treatment, got the preferential treatment at home, whatever. I feel like there's no way that Joel Embiid shouldn't have been ejected. I don't think that's basketball. Other things, just him shooting 21 free throws, some of the ticky-tack calls, whatever. Some of the I think refs are just bad. They missed some calls on both ends, whatever. They got a better whistle tonight than us for sure. That's not why we lost. They shot the shot out of the basketball, especially in the third quarter. That's ultimately why we lost. I don't think they have another third quarter like they had tonight. Another quarter like they had in the third tonight. Everybody was shooting. Embiid hit 5 threes. Maxey was hitting threes. Larry was hitting threes. Batum was hitting threes. Everybody was hitting threes. Campaign was going crazy. So that's why we lost. But I just think that the officiating is bad and it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I think there's a lot of things Joel Embiid does that are not basketball, that are bad for basketball. A lot of the flopping, flailing, all of that. He's just a bad player for basketball, honestly. But what he did to Mitchell Robinson, that's not basketball. That's not basketball. That's a flagrant 2 under any other circumstances. If Mitchell Robinson did that to Joel Embiid, Mitchell Robinson would have been ejected and suspended. The fact that he wasn't thrown out for that is ridiculous to me, honestly. And so I won't harp on it for too long. There's other basketball things to talk about. Like I said, they shot the ball really well. But that is unacceptable. I don't understand how you can allow that to happen. He grabbed at his legs, pulled him by his ankle, and then pushed him over. It was like a wrestling takedown. I don't know how we allow that. If that's not a flagrant 2, what is? Does he have to pull out a knife and stab him for it to be a flagrant 2? I just didn't understand that. And that was them trying to, save Philly, save Embiid, all that stuff. But that was bad. That should have been a flagrant 2. That deserved a flagrant 2. That was really nasty. And it's unsafe. That Mitch left the game with an ankle injury. Came into the game with an ankle injury. Was questionable because of his ankle. And so for that to happen, that's just super, super, super dirty. And it's something I can't respect at all. And I try to speak on players and just human beings, honestly, with respect. You feel me? Especially if doing this and seeing some of the players, whatever it may be. You don't want to speak about somebody a certain way and then be in their face and, whatever. Joel Embiid is a bitch. And I'm going to stand on that. 10 toes. I'll say it again one more time. My apologies for the profanity. Joel Embiid is a bitch. Because that's not basketball. That's not cool. I wish somebody could have just sparked off and hit him in his face. Because that's what he deserved for that. I can't respect that at all. It's one thing to get the floppy foul calls. It's one thing to, whatever. I get playing against guys that gets high tension, whatever. That's not cool. I have no respect for that as a human being. Joel Embiid is a bitch. That was disgusting, bro. And shame on the league, shame on the refs for allowing that for condoning that. There's no way. There's no way. There should be no room for that in basketball at all. Disgusting. But you know what it is, man. I mean, they shot the ball extremely well. What are you going to do? When they shoot the ball the way they shot the ball tonight, I mean, okay, sure. Shake their hand. We called Knicks in 5 originally anyway. They have some ref help, whatever it may be. You move on. So now, Knicks in 5. Get back to it. Come back out in game 4. Blow them out. I want to beat the dog shit out of them in game 4. I want to smack them in game 4. Come back, clinch it at the Garden in game 5. it'll be marvelous. So, yeah, I don't want this series being 2-2. I'm not even really worried about it being 2-2 either. Like, they got theirs today. They got very, very, very hot shooting in that second half. We got to a better start today, which is dope. Hopefully we continue to be able to start well. And hopefully Mitchell Robinson is able to come back, even though he was assaulted and his injury was targeted. But, I hope that we're able to get Mitch back. He was having a really big impact on the offensive boards. Hopefully, our Hartenstein and Mitch were in foul trouble. We got Joel Embiid in some early foul trouble. Well, Joel Embiid got himself in early foul trouble. He was just out there doing stuff. But, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. Would have liked the sweep. We didn't get him today. They shot really well. As far as us, I'm just glad we got Jalen Brunson back. That's a win, honestly, for us. I mean, we didn't win the game, but 39 points, 13 assists, 13 of 27 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. That's what we need from Jalen Brunson. Shout out to Jalen Brunson, and hopefully, he can continue build on that in Game 4. Isaiah Hartenstein scored a lot, didn't hit the board as much, but 14 points, 4 boards, 7 to 12. I feel like Philly as a team entirely did a much better job on the boards today. They kept us off the boards. Hart only had 6, Hartenstein only had 4. Mitchell Robinson had 7, and he had 7 in 12 minutes too. That's why Joel Embiid had to hurt him. But we got to do a better job on the boards and dominate what we dominate. They were also running as many boards to get because they didn't miss a lot. So it is what it is. Those things happen. So we got to come out, have an emphasis on our rebounding. Hopefully we continue to hit shots. Josh Hart, 20.6 boards, 6 assists, 8 of 16 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3. He continues to just be excellent. Shout out to Josh Hart. I said before the game that we really needed OG Anunoby to step up, that it was going to take Jalen and OG. OG, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 7 of 11 from the field, 3 or 4 from 3. Great game for OG. That's what we need from OG. So if he's able to provide that, that's a big deal for us. Dante, man, need more from Dante. You can't go 28 minutes and not hit a 3. If Dante DiVincenzo doesn't hit a 3, we're probably in trouble. We got no 3s from Dante tonight. 5 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, a steal, 2 of 7 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3. Called a crazy body. But, we need him to hit 3s. He didn't do that tonight. Mitch, 2.7 boards off the bench in his 12 minutes before he was brutally attacked. Deuce McBride, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. Bogey, 5 points, 3 boards, 1 of 3 from 3. And Precious didn't do much in his stat sheet. He had 4 points, but his defense in the minutes he was out there was absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to Precious. Next man up. He was ready in the situation when he had to be called upon, and he did a pretty solid job. So hopefully we got Mitch back, but if not, hey, man, Precious, go out there and give us what you can. That is what it is. And let's get to the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I Hate Sean, and Knicks took a loss on the road tonight, 125 to 114 against the Sixers. Once again, Sixers shot the lights out in the second half. It was pretty tough. We weren't able to withstand that. We kept up for a bit in the third quarter, but they kept shooting. And then they shot well to begin the fourth. So it was tough. We got to do a better job. Honestly, my biggest thing as far as the way we played, we got to do better defensively. We kind of let them have whatever they want on that Joel Embiid switch. I don't think we're playing it the best we can, but when he hits 5-3, it's kind of tough to play. I think we're giving a switch too often and too easily. But yeah, he hit 5 threes. I don't expect Joel Embiid to hit 5 threes again. I've said before, if Joel Embiid takes jumpers, we win the possession. But he just happened to hit them, and so you got to live with that, unfortunately. I don't think he does that again next game. It is what it is. Hopefully he doesn't. But yeah, what I don't like about what we played, simple turnovers, like the simple mistakes, whether it be a turnover, whether it be, dropping a rebound, whatever it may be, like just not taking care of the ball and being as efficient, as effective as we possibly can with every possession. I think we could have done better with that. We squandered some possessions today, and this, in the playoffs period, but this game, especially on the road, you can't squander possessions. Every possession counts. We squandered entirely too many possessions, and we need to do a better job defensively, although a lot of it was just them hitting shots. So it is what it is. Let's get to the comments and get up out of here, man. Neil said, hit that like and subscribe button, ring the notification bell. That's a fact. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 5, as we said initially. So, you know the vibes. Knicks in 5. Timo said, yes, sir. Don't even feel that post-game pouty. Facts, they got one. Ray said, Ray said, no pouting. Got jabbed. We back game 4. Back game 4. That's it. Game 4 is Saturday or Sunday? I feel like it's Sunday. But yeah, we back game 4. That's it. Like it is what it is. They got that one. Okay, sure. Timo said, mad that and bitch took my boy Mitch out though. Facts. That was gross, man. I really like. I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to like, I got like that sensation where I wanted to fight. Like it was just so disgusting to see. It's like, come on, bro. I wish somebody would have stole him. No ejection is crazy. That's a fact, D-Money. That was gross. That was gross. Not worried. Knicks in 5 and Brunson was cooking. That's fact. We got Brunson back cooking, man. Brunson back cooking. Hopefully next game, Dante's getting them to fall. Hopefully everybody else is able to bring what they brought offensively. And we gotta hit the boards more. We gotta hit the boards. We didn't bludgeon them on the boards where we're supposed to, and I feel like that made a difference today. Neil said we can't do much about that god tier shooting in the third. We can definitely do better versus the maxi switches in the early fourth. I trust Tibbs to do so. We will finish this in the Garden. That's a fact. That's a fact. Finish them off in game 5 in the Garden. Vito said need to see us take care of them in 5. I can't stand their players or their fans. Now I'm not gonna lie, get him out of here, bro. I don't want to watch Joel Embiid play basketball anymore this season. Get him out of here. He's gross. He's gross. I hate the way he plays basketball. I now don't like him as a person. So let's hurry up and get him out of here as quickly as possible. End his season. Let him go to Cancun or Cameroon or wherever he's going to chill at, man, because he's a bad person. Daniela said, of course, the Sixers were going to get all the calls since they went on that crying spree. A joke. Crying spree, indeed. Crying spree. Crying spree. Big Task Hand said the New York City hate is real. They just cried and got rewarded for it, unfortunately. Ernest said, hard to say Embiid isn't dirty. He's dirty as hell. He's disgusting. He's filthy. Chanel said a lot was against the snag considering these factors. We should have lost by more. This dirty Philly team remains food, expired food. Yeah, that's the thing, man. We were saying on playback, it's like we play teams and they try to like combat or like mirror our physicality and like call themselves tough and like playing tough. But then they just go out there and do dirty shit. We don't do dirty stuff. We don't play dirty basketball. We just play tough. We play hard. We play defense. We hit the boards. Like that's our toughness. Our toughness isn't pulling guys out of the air and yanking ankles and stuff like that. That's never been us. We don't do that. So it's just like the stuff that people do in response to us being tough, like it's very nasty. It's very nasty what people think tough means. Like all you did was show us that you're a bitch. The officiating is awful, Daniela. Carlos said injuring Mitch, not getting ejected, getting 21 free throws and hitting every player in some fashion, historic performance. Bro, he had an offensive foul right like while we were trying to come back at the end on OG where he just like stuck his butt out and hip checked him in the backcourt right in front of the ref. No call. I'm just like, okay. All right, man. I see what's going on. Eric Furman said Knicks in 5. That's a fact. Eric, talk that talk. Leah said that is disgusting hoops and the hip check to OG in the fourth. Come on, Leah, you see it. The hip check to OG in the fourth was disgusting. Disgusting. Right in front of the ref. Right in front of the refs. Leah said, oh, my bad. Nick Prowler said, bro, I'm sick. How's it not a flagrant 2? We need to pop them on Sunday. Gotta pop them. I ain't like that at all. Sheen said Embiid is near 300 pounds and always on the ground. Straight out Marcus Smart's playbook. It's gross. It's bad for basketball. I've never seen somebody be so good at basketball and so bad for it. He's disgusting, bro. He's bad for basketball. That is not basketball. He goes out there and does. Perpetual Prince said Rep was the same one in the ring with Ryan Garcia and Haney. I didn't even watch the fight, unfortunately, so I don't really understand the reference. But yes, just letting whatever happened out there. Leah said, but on to the next game, they complained and Embiid had 50. I don't want to hear about no damn Embiid injury anymore. I don't want to hear about an injury anymore either, at all. Especially while he's out there injuring people intentionally. But yeah, he had 50. I mean, I doubt he gets 50 next game. I doubt he hits 5 threes, Oh, he probably does shoot 20 free throws again, unfortunately. It's just so wild to me that Joel Embiid, of all people, was complaining about officiating. That's just so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. The foul merchant, the free throw merchant, the biggest bitch in the league, was complaining about officiating. My apologies for how many times I'm saying the B word this episode, but I just have no respect for what I just saw. I don't know what else to call it. Eric Furman said Tip should have put Jericho in to give a couple of really hard fouls. Now, I'm not going to lie. At this point, yeah. I don't know if Jericho really has that in him. He seems like a peaceful guy. But, yeah, throw him out there because what are they going to do? Clearly, there's no penalty for just going out there and trying to hurt people. So, yeah, somebody dive in Embiid's knee next game. Throw Jericho Sims out there and dive in Embiid's knee. Since that's what we're doing. I've never been that type of guy. I've never condoned that type of activity. I've never supported that. I've never encouraged that. But since that's what we on, since that's how we playing, Since we got players who we know are questionable with an ankle, who came off an ankle surgery, and we're pulling ankles and trying to push them over while they're going up, since that's what we're doing, send Jericho Sims out there and dive straight into his bitch-ass knee. Since that's how we moving. Let's play that game. Original Dankster said, I had so much respect for Embiid's fortitude on one leg in the playoffs, but his whining and crying, I have no respect for Joel Embiid at all. Not as a human, not as a basketball player, not as anything. I have no respect for him. Ethan said, yeah, I mean, I'm not broken over this one. I mean, it sucks. Nasty work from the refs, but it took the refs plus an unsustainable third quarter for them to beat us. We'll be fine. It's Knicks in 5. Facts. We'll be absolutely fine. It's definitely Knicks in 5. They can't do that again. Wesley said, this is what they wanted, and this is how they win. Knicks in 5. This is exactly what they wanted. They went out there and cried, and they got rewarded for it. Excuse me. Jay said, real shit indeed. Daniela said, facts. Yeah, we know it. We know who Joel Embiid is. We know who he is. Leah said, our guys showed up a few boneheaded plays in every possession matters types game. Facts. Got to be sharper. For every boneheaded play we had, it was one too many. So we got to be sharper. He too big to be acting like that completely. Bro, he was out there acting like a petulant child, bro. Going out there and kneeing people in the groin, pulling people down. Like, yo, what's up with that? Like, you can't. But he's been doing that all series. The extra shoves at the end of plays, like, it's nasty. It's nasty work. And I'm not going to lie. I can tell. I can see it in his eyes, bro. Dante DiVincenzo is one more dirty play away from punching somebody in their face. And I can't blame him. He be looking like he got to do the cool down. I'm a hothead cool down. I can see him taking the breaths. He's one dirty play away from punching somebody in the face, and I cannot blame him. Boom. Leah said, our heart keep getting in foul trouble of nonsense. Absolute nonsense. They got to stop that. No respect for him at all. Eric said, also, nobody's talking about when he kicked Mitch in the nuts and the face at the same time. Yeah, with the jumper, right? He kicked his leg all the way out. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing? Look at what we condoning, bro. Then him mocking Brunson with a joke. Hey, I want to bust his ass, bro. Go out there in game 4 and bust their ass and then clean them up in 5. 100. They had to shoot well. Life was on the line. Let's work, man. Pot them in game 4 and by 20. That's a fact, Nick. Run him out the gym in game 4. Never be a hypocrite. That's facts. Mir G said Knicks in 5. You don't even believe that. Sixers in 7. I'm just being humble. You don't believe that. And you saying you're just being humble, you don't believe that either because you don't believe they're going to win the next 3. So you don't believe that. But it's okay. Talk your shit. Prayers for the Bull Mitchell. I appreciate that. I appreciate and respect that. But, yeah, make the free throws. Take care of the ball, man. We got to do better. Knicks in 5. That's all, bro. Petro Prince said it's all good. They're delaying the inevitable. Knicks taking the series and still credit to 10. Mirji said we ain't get them today. You can tell Knicks nervous. He talking hella fast. I'm not nervous. You must be new here, brother. I'm sorry. I'm a fast talker, man. Yeah, Chris said it too. You must be new here. It's okay. It's all right. Leah said Jalen woke up 39. Let's go. I enjoy it. That's a fact. 39 without being a foul merchant. You love to see it. Bro said I said my piece on playback. See y'all on Knicks on 1. Knicks on 1. We lit tomorrow. Ben Stiller for game 4. We didn't have him on playback today. He got invited by Dolan last minute. And he was apologizing. I was like, bro, if the owner of the Knicks hit me up telling me to come to Philly for the game, I would go. I wouldn't even want you to turn that down to come watch the game with us on playback. That's crazy. So hopefully, he's there. He said he'd pull up for game 4. So, have him game 4. But, pull up to playback.tv/I hate Sean. Shout out to playback gang. Everybody was in there. Our first playoff loss on playback, unfortunately. But we bouncing back. For the next game. Nick Perlin said Philly isn't shooting 55% from the field next game. Knicks in 5. Facts, precisely. Good luck with that. Bro said facts. Shout out Precious Penitentiary, man. He came out there and locked up, blocking shots, playing well on Embiid, staying on his feet. Love to see it. Classic Chris said Knicks played good, just horrible defense in the third quarter. I don't even know if it was horrible defense. They just hit a lot of shots. They just hit shots. They hit some big shots. That was a crazy third quarter, man. That was an insane third quarter. You got to give it to them. They hit shots. So it's like, hey, do it again. That's my thing. Embiid, 21 free throws. Knicks, 19 free throws. And, yeah, maybe like 4 or 5 of those are intentional fouls at the end of the game. But, like, otherwise, yeah, he's shooting more free throws than the entire team, and they're complaining about officiating. It's insane. It's insanity. Elbow to iHeart, which they called offensive foul. Cool. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Phenomenal. He literally was getting cooked. I don't know what you're talking about. But Wesley said new streak loading. That's a fact. Talk about it. New winning streak loading. Timo said Precious really stepped up. I need to see some more minutes. And if we don't have Mitch, man, Precious next man up. You know the vibes. Let's go Knicks. That's a fact, Wesley. Timo's. Oh no, my bad. I read that. Classic Chris said nasty screen on OG in the fourth. Yeah, but of course not calling for it. Embiid threw his hands up and it's a foul. Defense, we got to do it. Bro, Embiid runs into people and just throws it up, gets a foul call. Embiid standing at the line, standing 3-point line. Arhart contest, like playing defense. Embiid turns, throws his arms in the air, not even really any contact, doesn't even look at the basket. 3 free throws. It's crazy. It's crazy. He's a merchant. He's not good for basketball at all. Defense, we got to do better with all this betting crap. I'm sure refs push this narrative. Philly was the favorite. Yeah, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. Wagner said on the game 4 Sunday, go Knicks. That's a fact. On the game 4 Sunday, we lit on Sunday, so we got to make sure we come out with the right energy and get a dub. Punch him in the mouth. Timo said we could have won that game even with the free throw differential. TBH, I hope it's just that big next game, but they can't hit threes like this no more. I want to beat them even when the refs try to get them the win. Yeah, I doubt they're gonna hit threes like that again, man. I mean, they're home, so I mean, I guess that is better shooting wise for them, but I don't like them hitting threes like that going forward. So we'll be all right. And bitch, yeah, I tweeted that during the game. I was really upset. But he's a hoe, bro. I don't respect him at all. Embiid is a dirty player and a crybaby. Can't stand him at all. At first it was like I hate the way he plays. I hate the way he chooses to play because he doesn't have to do that. But I respect him because he's nice but I have no respect for him, man. He's a hoe. Timo said 39 and 13 for Brunson. He's figured out the playmaking as well. The connection between him and Arhart is money now. That's a fact. The connection between him and Arhart is beautiful. And yeah, 39 and 13. That's a great game. He's really got it going. He was getting to his spots, getting the shots to go. And so that was really nice to see. Very encouraging going into game 4. Now we just need Dante to knock down the shots. Josh to keep shooting with confidence. OG to keep being aggressive. We've got to hit the boards. Tree said, and bitch is not a real basketball player. Send him to the WWE. That was definitely some WWE stuff out there, man. I don't know what he was on. That was crazy. That was nuts. Metro said, I'm more so irritated that Philly cried about the refs and all they could do was give Embiid a pacifier and it results in getting a player directly hurt. It's been time to put belt to ass, period. Now we got to whoop their ass. Game 4, you have to whoop their ass, bro. I need it. Bro said, oh, shout out Josh being our most consistent player of the series. 26 and 6 on 50% shooting, 50% from 3 and 0 free throws is nuts. Facts, man. Josh Hart has been excellent. Shout out Josh Hart. Excellent. He's just been phenomenal. Truly. Perpetual Prince said is weak. That's a fact. Everything about them is weak. They're disgusting. Joel Embiid is weak. He's disgusting. He's a hoe. It's ridiculous. Let me see. Boom. Where can I find the link to this shirt? Let me make sure I'm saying the right link. Yes, all right. So Trees said that shirt is dope. I appreciate you, Trees. OurGardenAngels.com. OurGardenAngels.com. Nick's Homer has the merch. It's phenomenal. High quality. Feels real nice. All that stuff, man. Go get that. Ethan said, low-key will be fine if we just send Daquan Jeffries out there to punch and be right in his mouth. Facts, bro. Facts. Because that's what type of time we're on at this point. That's what I'm saying. But what he did, and clear, there's no repercussion for it, clearly. I feel like Daquan Jeffries shouldn't even get ejected for that since we just letting people do whatever. We letting people do whatever. Go out there and punch him in the mouth. And the punch him in the mouth isn't enough. Dive into his knee. I don't even want to punch in his mouth. No, dive into his knee. Since that's what we on. We pulling ankles. Dive into his knee. Swag is Levy says 0% chance. Embiid, Oubre, campaign go 10-15 from 3. Another game in the series. Talk about it. Not even tripping. It's like, hey, do it again. Show me. I'm not a believer. Jay said refs told Julius he doesn't get calls because he's too strong. Hold on. Refs told Julius he doesn't get calls because he's too strong to be affected by contact. You telling me this orangutan Embiid is being knocked down every play by 6'6" Josh Hart? Come on now, exactly. They fined Brunson the first game of the season and never called it again. Nobody else gets that kind of discipline. In the corner, Tyrese Maxey just fell down, acting like Josh Hart hit him. No contact at all, and we couldn't review it because we only had one challenge left, and we had to save the challenge when they tried to rob us later. And the reason we only had one challenge left is because Bogey had a clear block off the glass right in front of the referee, and they called it goaltending. So then we had to waste a challenge getting that call overturned. I don't like that rule about the NBA. I feel like if you're limited to 2 challenges, if you make a challenge, you just get the challenge back. I've always felt the same way about the NFL too, but especially in basketball, with the way that officials are so terrible. If you make a challenge in the first quarter or in the second quarter and it's successful, you should get the challenge back. You should not be penalized for the fact the refs are incompetent. So now it's like, oh, I got to be, more hesitant with this last challenge I have because I only have one left because they ruined the call in the second quarter. That's not fair. That doesn't make sense to me. That's stupid. Timo said, just think about how we can blow them out next game. Shut out their tap from 3. Clean up the dumb turnovers down the stretch. Don't let them get loose balls early and we can lock it up. Facts. Hit the boards. Do what we do. Bludgeon them on the boards and take care of that. Don't give up the 3 as much. They can't hit it as much, I doubt. And, take care of the ball. And we can run them out of the gym, bro, especially with Jalen playing the way he played today. Whether they're trying to play ref ball or not. Facts. Pedro Prince said 2024 is the year of Curry being exposed, and B will get what he deserves. I can't wait to see him going home in 5, man. I can't wait to see him limp off that court for the last time. John, my guy was good. I'm still crashing out over Embiid, man. My mental is shot. I'm not worried about the series. I just want revenge. I want revenge, bro. I want revenge. 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 I didn't like that at all. That doesn't survive with me at all. I want revenge. I don't know if they got away with that shit. Talk about it, John. Mora! Hopefully this game gets Brunson going. Facts. It really should turn him up. 39-13. He saw everything go where he needed to go. He got the shots he wanted to get. He got the looks he wanted to get. He knows where he can get to. He knows how to try to play him. And, the confidence is there. So looking forward to him going off in game 4 again. Rambo Banana said, you think Adam Silver going to do anything with Embiid after he blatantly injured Mitchell? No, of course not. Of course not. They're going to try to have it talked about as little as possible. They're not going to do anything about it. They didn't do anything about it during the game. They're not going to do anything. It's bullshit. Daniela said, where's the fines for crybabies, Nurse, and Embiid going on the media street about the refs? That's a great question. I really want to know where the fines are. You're not supposed to be able to talk about the refs like that, but they're letting them do whatever. Embiid was out there running around like he popped, hurting people, kicking people in the nuts. It was crazy. It was disgusting. Disgusting display. Where it said, bro, going to teach him how to flop. Yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy moment. I'm not going to lie. Ethan said, if there's any justice in this league, he can beat us suspended for the next game. They're not going to do that. They should, but they're not going to do that. Allowing anyone to do some bitch shit like that is unacceptable. That was disgusting, bro. That was disgusting. The NBA that's gross. That's gross. Petro Prince said he put up over 30. He just got to keep it up. That's a fact. Vizzy said, does your eye stay closed? Does it wobble to and fro? And B needs to be cooked when he gets back to the Garden. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully he gets back to the Garden down 3-1 and we can put him in the dirt. Send him home sad. Daniela said, I thought Harden was bad with getting calls and B takes the cake. And B takes the cake, and he's too big for that, bro. It's disgusting. Classic Chris said, campaign talking spicy to a crowd. Mostly Knicks fans. Calm down, kid. I'm not going to lie. I hate seeing campaign happy. I don't like campaign. I really don't. Gabriel Rosario official said the Knicks will be back on Sunday. We will win the game. Let's stay positive. We'll get through this. That's a fact. Back up. Neil said Jalen needs to stop having momentum, stopping turnovers. The Brunson burner isn't all the way on. Lots of good to take away from this game still. Control the controllable, switch, help defense. Facts. And yeah, Brunson, those last 2 turnovers, the one went down 8, I think, where he tried to, he got caught in his foot and tried to throw it back up to Josh or something like that. That was a really bad turnover, very untimely, but he played a really solid game, though. Shout out Jalen Brunson. Leah said, LOL, losses don't feel as bad, and I love that our guys will answer next game. We know it. Looking forward to game 4. I wish we didn't have to wait till Sunday. I wish we played Saturday. Pin them against the wall to win in the Garden and have that moment. That would be beautiful. I need it. Waiting until Sunday is insane. I need this game for a dub ASAP. Exactly. I'll take the extra day rest for Mitch health. Need him back. He is the best Embiid stopper. Yeah, and the boards he was getting was crazy. Miguel and Mike said, and bitch not getting a flagrant 2 in the suspension for what he did to Mitch was disgusting and proved the fix was in. That's a fact. No excuse for him being able to do that, bro. No excuse for him being able to do that. Daniela said the NBA is a joke. Yeah, that was disgusting. They're not going to do anything about what happened. Neil said Cleveland thought they had it after game 2 last year. I look forward to putting them in the dirt in 5, like those dirty Ohioans. That's a fact. So that talk is going to be so beautiful putting them in the dirt, especially doing it at the Garden in 5 is going to be beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. John said the Embiid chants are going to be euphoric when you come back to the Garden. Oh, yeah, they're going to be turned all the way up. Oh, my goodness. Fat said Embiid entering the NFL draft. Nah, man, I was WWE. Even in the NFL, that's illegal. You can't even tackle like that in the NFL. That was beyond the NFL. That was beyond the NFL. He just said, F&B, see y'all Sunday. Revenge will be served. Revenge will be served. Indeed, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Silver platter. Timo said, I like that our guys are going to have to sit on the L. I know they're going to come out on fire on Sunday. That's facts. That's facts. I know they're not taking well to that, man. They don't like the way the way Embiid was acting, the way he was behaving, the way he was fouling, all that stuff. Hey, man, our get back is going to be get back. Exactly. And the get back will be on playback. Make sure you tap in with us. We'll have Ben Stiller. It'll be lit. Well, we should have Ben Stiller. We'll have Ben Stiller. Hope it'll be lit. So playback.tv/IHateSean. It's going to be a great time. And I'll see y'all then, man. So we'll be back for post-game prosperity for Sunday's game. Knicks on 1 tomorrow. And until then, love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Adios.